Came across your pic today, I miss the Middle East. Sat back, said to myself.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Liz, and I'm back with another video. Once again, I want to thank y'all for subscribing. Please like and comment on this video. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Aprons meal kit. I'm going to be making bacon cheddar chicken with creamy mashed potatoes from this meal kit. So we're going to see how everything goes. I'm just gonna get straight into it. I don't know if I want to do a talking cooking video because a lot has been going on. Some cheese, the chicken, bacon bits. Preheat the oven to 375.
Add to a small bowl of chicken 3 tablespoons of honey mustard sauce.
And then it says toss until well coated. Can you be quiet, please? I'm sorry. It says toss until well coated, line baking sheet with foil, and arrange chicken on one side of the baking sheet. I don't have parchment paper or none of that, so I'm just gonna line it with foil and hopefully it comes out good still. I gotta get a bowl. Ooh. I might not even have a mixing bowl per se, but I do have a container that I gotta wash. So I'm gonna just wash it real quick. I cook almost every night. Not every day after I cook, I wanna clean some dishes. And my dishwasher is not working right now, so they all have to be hand washed, unfortunately. Okay, so it feeds 2, but I'm eating for 2. So, I'm gonna just put all the chicken in here. My hands are washed. I assume the chicken is washed. So I'm adding the honey mustard. It says 3 tablespoons. I'm gonna go ahead with the garlic herb. I'm literally gonna take half of this. Yeah, I've never done a meal kit before, so bear with me. I usually just do my own thing. Y'all know how I do. My hands are washed, so I'm just gonna coat it. Y'all. Ooh. All right. Just gonna transfer it over to the baking sheet. This is what the onions look like. Usually, you know, I'm a saute girl. This is what it's looking like. We're just gonna wait on this. Let me see how I make the mashed potatoes. So these mashed potatoes, y'all, are supposed to be microwaved, so I don't even need that container. It's really only bacon. These are gonna be microwaved for 2 minutes. We might as well have a little talk. I didn't know if I wanted to make a separate video or not, but I guess while we'll wait, I will do a little talking about what's been going on these past couple of days, this past week. I don't even know where to begin. I was talking to this guy, and you know, I invited him for dinner once. It wasn't nothing but dinner, coming over for dinner. And I had cooked for him one night at like 12 something. I was laying in my bed, I wasn't asleep yet. I was laying down on my phone, my light was still on. And I heard something going on, so I thought that Legend was messing around with something. So I'm like, Legend, what are you doing? It's too late for all that. And then I noticed that Legend wasn't doing nothing but laying down. He looking at me like, what are you calling me for? And I thought I seen something corner my eye through the window. I turned the light off and I just was still on my phone. Shortly after, I heard, it's 12 o'clock, midnight. So who's knocking on my door? I'm like, I'm not getting up. So I'm just like, can y'all go away? You know, whoever's knocking at my door, like, figure out what apartment they're supposed to be at, because it's not this one. Especially at this time, it is not this one. I'm like, what is going on? Let me go get my taser. Let me go put some clothes on, put my wig on. Like, let me go do something, because I'm tired of hearing it knocking. I just looked out the window, see if I saw anybody. I didn't see nobody, so I opened my bedroom door, because the only way that Legend will stay asleep is if the door is closed. If the door is open in the middle of the night, he'll get up. and start fumbling with stuff. I go get my taser, which was charging, and I have a sliding door with blinds. So I went over to the sliding door, the lights were off, and I just looked out. And I didn't see nobody, but I heard the back door keep opening and closing. So somebody was like going in and going out. So I'm like, what's going on? I looked, I didn't see nobody. So I went to the door, I heard a knock again. I looked through the peephole, I didn't see nobody in front. So I just stayed there at the peephole to see if they were gonna come again or like knock again. And when I'm looking at the peephole, I hear this. But I don't see nobody. I'm looking all around. My neighbors, they have a ring light that directs right towards my door. So the person would have known, like, there's a ring light right there. The only person who knew was the guy who came over to my place for dinner. I'm thinking, like, why is playing at the door? And this was after, like, oops. That's who I thought it was this whole time. I'm like, that's the only person that's been in my place, like I said before. So after that knock, I heard the back door open, so I instantly like looked over in my side door and I looked through the blinds and I seen somebody with a sweatpants, a burgundy-ish or like brown hoodie, had his hood on, just went down the stairs, but I couldn't see no face features. Like, not even 5 minutes later, why does this person text me talking about he coming back from Virginia, which he was on a trip or whatever. I'm about to put the messages in. But he was basically saying that he about 20 minutes away from where I'm from, Charlotte, and that he wanted to come see me. I still think it's him, so I'm like, why are you playing? So after our conversation, and he's telling me that it wasn't him, I'm just like, okay, so then who was it? But in all honesty, I still felt like it was him because that's the only person that's been in my house, been in my place. So like, who would it be? Let me check on this. I'm gonna leave it. But anyway, so and he's like, oh, well, I'm 26 minutes away from you. I kind of just felt weird because you only came to my place once, so like, you already know where to go. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like that was kind of weird. Like, he didn't know who the person was. I didn't know who the person was, so he was gonna try and make it here as fast as he could to come help me out, get his or whatever, try to scare off the people, whatever, like being a protector. He ends up getting here in 16 minutes. We ended up chilling in his car for a couple hours, just talking. Before he left, he said, I'm gonna take you out for breakfast. So I'm like, okay, we can go out to breakfast, like that's fine. Then comes the next morning, he ended up deciding, let's go to the nice restaurant. Like, almost done. The onions look burned. I'm giving y'all a cliffhanger. This is what's going on right now. It says to top the onions, top the chicken with the onions. Like I said, I never did a meal kit before. Don't add me. Oh, y'all, this is a bodysuit. With the cheese. And I'm gonna put this in the microwave in a little bit. So anyways, back to the story. The next day, we're supposed to meet at 9. I told him that I was in traffic, so I'll be about 20 minutes, and he said same. When I got there, I was waiting for a little bit, and then he said he was 10 minutes away. So I'm just thinking that, you know, he was, cause he do his little side job, so I'm thinking like, okay, he done made a sale or something. 10 minutes pass, 15 minutes, I think almost 20 minutes pass. Text him like, where you at? He called me actually, and he was like,
I just got pulled over. They said they smelled marijuana. If I don't allow them to search the car, they're gonna go get the canines.
So he said that he denied them searching the car and they were gonna find stuff because he had this, that, and the third in his car with him. So I'm on my way home. I was in a different town, so it was kind of out the way. I come back. And at first I didn't notice anything, but I never leave my closet door. in the middle. I always like either have it to one side, the other, or closed. And I noticed my slide door was open, it was cracked open, and I instantly knew that it was him. I was set up. The backstory to that was he seen, you know, I got my own place, I have my own car, and I live alone, so let me try and finesse her. Before I left that morning, something told me to change bags, which I did. I'm telling y'all, God was telling me, like, get prepared, because somebody gonna come up in your house. Ooh, and it smells good, y'all. Look at this. I called him like 2 days later off a different phone. He answered. So much for you being in jail. Looked him up, and he had so many charges on him that I had known nothing about. Because next time I will put seasoning on the chicken. But like I said before, I don't know what that person would have done to me. So I'm just glad that the Lord revealed it to me. And I'm learning from this, so this is a learning lesson. And that's that. I love the chit chat. Thank y'all for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Stay tuned for more vids. Bye.
Cause I told you all my issues, and you became an issue. So I had to dismiss you, yeah.